Hey, it's Ryan. In the last couple videos, I described how I use the transformer circuit and the harmonic circuit in the Dangerous 2 Bus Plus. And now we want to talk about the paralimiter circuit. The reason it's called the paralimiter is because it works in parallel processing. And if you're new to parallel processing, what that really means is that it's blending a wet signal with a dry signal, the affected or limited signal with the dry signal. What's unique about this particular circuit is that it has automatic gain matching built into it. As you blend in more wet signal, it's bringing down the dry signal so that the loudness is still the same. You want to make sure what you're just listening to is the effect and not perceived loudness. That can fool you into believing that louder is better. I mean, that's just a fact of life. We always think louder is better. Like the harmonic circuit, the paralimiter circuit has some interesting routing options. You can insert it either on 13/14, 15/16, or you can strap it across the entire mix. And I like that kind of flexibility. Although typically how I use it is kind of like the harmonic circuit, where I'm really leaving it on 15 and 16, always engaged, and I'm kind of leaving it in the same position, which is somewhere between 30 and 50%, depending on what I need for the mix. I can send anything out of my mix that I want to hit that paralimiter circuit. What I'm usually using it on are things like drum overheads and percussion, things that I want to pump and breathe a little bit more. Again, having these circuits in the Dangerous 2 Bus is like having 3 pieces of outboard gear. In this track by Holly McCreary, called How It All Went Down, I chose to bust her drums out to 15 and 16. Now, I have it all the way down right now, and I'm going to do this slightly differently than I showed you the other circuits, like the transformer and the harmonic circuit. I'm going to go from 0 very slowly all the way to full bore so you can hear how versatile this thing is. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and unsolo that track, and we're going to hear it in context with the rest of the mix, because that's the most important part, right? In the last couple of videos in this series, I talked about how I use the Dangerous 2 Bus Plus not only for 16 channels of analog summing, but also for these 3 really unique processors that are built right in. Having these 3 unique analog circuits built right into the Dangerous 2 Bus Plus is really like having 3 unique analog outboard processors. And that's all packed into 2 rack spaces. Now, I hope what you've taken away from this video series is that it's not a scary thing to get into hybrid mixing with an analog summing mixer. As a matter of fact, it's not going to slow down your workflow at all. It's likely to speed it up.